Hey, how's it going? This is King, and I'm back recording. I had a pretty busy day today. I went to my first army graduation, which was pretty fun. It was really cold out there. I definitely underdressed, and that gave me a chance to practice, just my mental fortitude in terms of dealing with coldness, because I've been dealing with the cold for a while, just where I'm usually from, but not to the extent that I have today. So that was something. Got to see some family I haven't seen in a while, and it was a great experience. Very thankful to have had that experience provided to me, and to have been able to experience it. Right? Just the whole ceremony, the hard work that the soldiers did, just being out there and showing up, and showing that they became soldiers. So I just wanted to talk about, you know, what it means to move forward, right? In the context of, soldiers, right? They're training and training and training and training, right? Constantly dealing with their superiors, and the silliness of their other battle buddies, right? But at the end of the day, you know, they're training, and then they move forward, and then they go to whatever next job it is that they're doing, or to get stationed somewhere else. I'm not too familiar with all the army jargon, right? But it just got me thinking, what does it mean to move forward, right? Move forward, you think about it. And I know a lot of people in particular, they think like, oh, once I have this and this and this, oh, then I can move forward to this position of my life. But you have to ask yourself, what's stopping you from getting to that position that you already want? You know, I'm going to relate this to my own life. Back when I was in high school in particular, I used to compare myself a lot to other people, whether it be successful people, people who were a little bit older than me, or a little bit like even my age, and they were doing so much more. And I'd be like, oh man, I wish I could move forward and be in that same position, because in my head, I had such a lack mindset, and I was just very stuck and tried with the events that were going on in my life. And so I never really knew how to move forward. Like, I always had a loose idea, like, like, oh, like, I'm gonna go to college, or then once but I don't know what I want to do. So when I'm in college, I'm gonna figure out what it is I want to do. Oh, but this time has passed in college. Now I don't really know what it is I still want to do, and now I'm stressing. I'm like, yeah, 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 just all over the place, right? But I failed to realize that everybody is on their own path. You know, I get so caught up, just compare. I would get so caught up comparing myself to other people, that I failed to realize that I'm on my own journey, right? Moving forward on my own journey. And it's taken me a while to really appreciate just how far I've even come just within my own life. And before, I would never really celebrate like the small victories, like whether it be I handled a situation differently, or I passed something, or I passed a test, or whatever. I wouldn't really celebrate that, because in my head, I didn't really see, my accomplishments as something to be celebrated, because whether it be just the life that I've led, or, some of the ideas that were ingrained in me, I just always thought, like, oh, well, I need to be accomplishing like these big things, right, in order for anything to really matter. But I didn't realize that, all this stuff does matter. And, it's helping to build to who I am today, who I will be in the future, right? Moving forward, you know, I think it's something that a lot of people can't really fully grasp, myself included. We think we get so caught up in just our preconceived ideals about what it means to move forward, right? But I have to realize that everybody moves at their own pace, right? Some people need lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson right before they finally get the message that they need, right? Whether it be constant heartbreak, whether it be, something really hard to overcome like addiction, or whether it be like someone is, not putting their best foot forward, and they fail like a test, right? Or they get caught, doing something they're not supposed to do, right? Before they learn the lesson, right? Everybody is on their own path, right? But we have to remember that our path is our path, right? We are not competing with anyone else. We're only competing with the person that we were yesterday, right? So I think it's best to not, don't compare yourself. It's no point in comparing yourself, right? And just remember that your journey is only your journey, right? You have the power to strive for the change that you want, right? You have the power to create the life that you want, right? You can make your path however it is you want, just doing the stuff that you see yourself doing moving forward, right? Just doing it now, right? Like, and it's hard. I think the hardest part of doing something that you want to do like in the future, the hardest part is starting, right? Whether if you have like some goal of whether it be physical fitness, right? Starting a business, building a platform, right? Reaching people, or like just practicing different mental exercises. Maybe you feel you're not really too confident in yourself, or you feel like you might snap too easily, or I don't know, whatever it is that's in your journey, right? The hardest part is starting, right? Or practicing what it is that you want. But once you start, it's just keep going. There's a quote from BoJack Horseman that I think about. It was when BoJack fainted. He was on top of a hill, right? He was trying to run for the first time in God knows how long, right? And he passes out, and another jogger passes by him, and he says this, right? It gets easier, but you have to do it every day. That's the hard part. Doing it every day, right? And so I just think that you really have to try your best, right? Every day, right? And even if your best isn't what you want it to be, right? As long as you can say that you tried your best every single day, right? That's all you can really do, right? Moving forward. Doesn't matter what it is that you're trying to do. As long as you put the energy that you want into something, moving forward, everything will be okay, right? You're going to be okay. It's going to be okay no matter what happens, right? There's going to be obstacles, There's going to be setbacks. There's going to be things that get in your way, right? Whether it be your own mentalness, your own mentality, whether it be a physical object or a person, whatever. Something's going to get in your way, but you just have to keep moving forward. Sometimes it's not a straight path. Sometimes you have to go around something. Sometimes you have to go through something. Sometimes you have to go under something. I can't tell you how your path is, but I know that moving forward, everything will be okay. But yeah, that's just what I want to talk about. You know, seeing the soldiers today really inspired me, right? Seeing them all move forward in their own paths, right? And it made me reflect on, my own journey, just, what it meant to, what it means to move forward. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. If you're seeing this, right, I hope something resonated with you, but I love you. I hope everything's going all right. Make sure to protect yourself and your family, right, and those around you. And remember, right, your journey is just your journey. Okay, don't compare yourself to anyone else, and everything will be okay. Yeah, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so much, and have a good one.